ever since I started opening up more spiritually, I've noticed that I feel like I'm absorbing a lot of people's energy,
Mhm,
and at times it feels extremely disorienting.
mhm.
Especially, I work in a hospital, so
Oh, okay.
whenever I'm dealing with patients, I can immediately sense when someone's a little worse off than they are,
Yeah,
and even when I'm doing patient care, I'm doing labs on them, I feel like I'm suctioning something out of them, or sometimes I feel like someone stuck a straw in me and is
mhm.
just sucking out. And after when they're gone and everything, I feel like I almost like my soul lifted from my body and got thrown right back. And it's
Yeah,
extremely disorienting. And I really don't know what to do because I can't quit my
yeah.
job. But
No, yeah. Like it's just, you could call it like energy management is like probably all what you really need. And so there's two things that I would suggest for you.
okay.
So one is this oil called hyssop. And
Mhm.
hyssop is very good for deepening the breath and cleaning up the energy body. But one of the things that it works really, really super well for is it reduces the tendency for in us to absorb negativity from other people or environments, right?
Okay.
And you're in an environment, if you're working in a hospital or in a doctor's office, you're dealing with sick people all the time, so it's going to be really hard for you not to be able to like take that on. Like it's what you're spending a majority of your day doing, and it's just the nature of the animal, of the beast, it's that kind of work. And so I think you'll find that very helpful. It's clearing, it deepens the breath, it helps with like certain kinds of protection in the energy body. And
Mhm.
so it works really well for that. And then the other thing that I would do is, because you're in medical field and you're helping people, they're not doing it consciously, but there's these like things called energetic cords or connections that happen between you and the people that you're, helping and serving with. And so they're not always negative, but because of what they're going through, they're a little contaminated or negative because of that, right?
Right.
And so there is a blend called etheric cords that can be
Mhm.
very helpful, that will help clean up the cords. Or there's a single oil called iron bark eucalyptus.
Okay.
And either the etheric cords or the ironbark eucalyptus for the cleaning of the cords, because you'll probably find like you're at work and all of a sudden you start getting tired or sleepy. It's the
Right.
cords. It's the cords. They're courting people that are in their vicinity because they're needing life force to get better, but at the same time it's like an unauthorized withdrawal on your end, and it's causing you fatigue, it's causing you to not be able to concentrate. It eventually can even cause a little bit of some mild health issues and things. And so they're usually fatigue related.
Yeah,
And
it's extremely disorienting. I feel
yeah,
like
it's
I've been spinning.
yeah,
It's certain people are stronger than others, but
yeah,
they leave, I'm like, whoo.
yeah.
And
And
yeah,
so to
yeah,
cut the cord, so that's for cleaning the cords. And if you want to take it a step further, and this would also help with protection, would be to inhale rue at the end of every day. And that
okay,
would disconnect the cords,
okay,
right? So some of them you're interacting with them. So even if you disconnect, you're still going to reconnect them shortly. So I would say save rue to the end of the day, do etheric cords. I just keep it in your pocket. And like if you have an interaction with somebody where you go, oh, that felt weird, step into
yeah,
the other room or while you're doing your paperwork and just inhale it a bunch. And you'll
okay,
notice that it starts making everything feel better. And if you use the hyssop on a regular basis, it will
yeah,
diminish the tendency for you to absorb things from those environments.
okay, great. Thank you.
You're so
And